Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a little bit different and we're saying goodbye to the Hot Wheels Porsche 911. Not really a goodbye to the car, but goodbye to all of that amazingness. I absolutely love this car, love this design, but it's time for a change and this livery is gonna be gone. So this is the first video of the transformation, and it's not just getting rid of the vinyl, I'm not just rewrapping it. It's getting some pretty awesome upgrades as well. So I'm really excited to get into that. And yeah, this is, if you guys are watching this video, then the car's already kind of, at least like in the process of being modified. So you'll never see this livery out and about again. So I did drive around today just to kind of at least get it out there. But yeah, last time it's gonna look like this. But yeah, I'm really excited to unwrap this entire thing. And for those who thought this was black with Tiffany Blue on top, it's actually a dark gray. So all of the car is wrapped except the door handles. Most people haven't noticed, but that's the original paint color. And I wrapped all the black and Tiffany Blue. Man, this thing looks so good. And I cannot wait for the upgrades because it's going to look so much better. But let me know what you guys think of this. If you guys did see it in person, like, did you guys love this wrap? Did you guys love the craziness? Especially like the giant Hot Wheels logo on the side. I know a lot of people love that. But let me know what you guys think of it. And then stay tuned because the next few videos are going to be taking this thing and kind of pulling all the vinyl off and redoing it. So I'm actually having Cross come over right now. He's going to clean the whole thing. Well, I'm going to have him wash the whole thing, clean it up, so when I go to unwrap it, it's not all dirty and gross. These are staying, so I'm not getting any new wheels anytime soon. Unless somebody wants to sponsor me, definitely hit me up. I would appreciate that. I mean, I love these wheels, but I mean, sponsored wheels would be pretty awesome too. And if you guys are in the San Antonio area, definitely hit up Cross. I'll have his info in the description down below, and you guys will see him just in a few seconds. All right, so Cross is here. He's getting started with the wash. Man, that sunset looks so nice. I don't know if you can really see it very well on camera. Gorgeous sunset. But yeah, he's essentially doing like a quick wash on it, so it's gonna be a lot cleaner whenever I go to like do the rewrap. Plus a few parts are gonna stay wrapped, so at least those are gonna be all nice and clean. So once it's like done, I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the brake dust buildup is absolutely insane. So that's also heavily needed. So yeah, but like I said, check out his page. It's going to be down in the description down below, and he does really awesome with detailing. He's one of the couple people I actually trust to work on the car. All right, so we are about to do a test fit on the new hood because I'm going to take that off to go get PPF'd. So I want to make sure it actually fits on the car first before I put any money into getting it PPF'd. And yes, I do vinyl wrap myself. I don't really mess with PPF. It's a whole different product, a whole different beast. I just haven't spent the time to kind of learn how to properly do it. And also, I'm just taking the new hood over to do that. And then I'm going to obviously wrap the whole car myself. But like I said, we're going to pull the hood off. And this will be like the last look with this hood, this style. I love it to death. I'm going to miss it. But I'm really hoping that the new design is going to be so much better, so much cooler. But I'm really excited to get started with this project. All right, so got to pop the hood, obviously. But since I am taking it off, before I forget, I want to disconnect the little light that's in here because I do not want to have this thing just on and lit up the entire time and then drain the battery. There we go. Well, looks like to get this off, we have a couple bolts and obviously the shock. This does have like the washer fluid, so I got to figure out how to disconnect that. Because the new one I don't think has the washer fluid hookups. I'd have to check on that, but I don't remember seeing that. But it does sit on the underside, kind of like up under here, and then it sprays out from under the backside of the hood, so it might. But yeah, let me gonna pull the hood off and then figure that out. All right, so the new hood does have the washer fluid hookups, so I guess we're just gonna figure out how to pop these out and kind of how to get it out of the actual like the main hood. And then I guess I'll just have them like off to the side, so once I do put the new hood on, those can just hook right up and be able to hook into place. So yeah, let me go ahead and get started. All right, so I do know that the bracket I'm gonna have to use from the original hood, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that off now. So then whenever I do go to take this hood off, I'm not gonna have any issues with this kind of being in the way or anything. And that's the latch if you guys were curious. All right, so this is actually super easy. So all I had to do is remove this like little cover from over there, which I probably don't even need to do, but I just went ahead and did it anyway. And then once you pop this piece down, well, actually this goes over to the other side, so I need to disconnect the other one, then I can pull all that out. All right, I found it's actually easier just to go ahead and get into the front of the car. Well, I did disconnect both of the little nozzles. Wires come in from this side. The hose comes in from this side. So I went ahead and disconnected those, and now we have, let's see, there we go, both of the hoses for the fluid. And now I can pull this side and get the wires out. So now whenever I take the hood off, I guess I'll just leave these just kind of hanging here and just kind of up out of the way, so then I can put the new hood on and then get these wired into the new hood. And pop off the shock. All right, now the shocks are off. We just have the two 10mm bolts. Go ahead and loosen those. All right. There we go. I set the other side, set a little microfiber under the other side so that I can come over here, pull this side off. Ideally, this would be a two-person job, but gonna have that complexity of I can do it. Alright. And there we go. Just like that, we got the Porsche hood off. Wow, that looks weird. That looks real weird. But here's the thing. Alright, hear me out. Martin, I'm kind of talking to you on this one too. So you could probably sit, let's see. You go this way. Picture this, going down the highway, sitting in the front of this, have all your camera gear, and you can get rollers from the front. It could work, it could work. I mean, it's like the perfect angle. You can lean down, get real low. Well, I think this looks freaking awesome so far. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm just gonna sit on it. There we go. Wow. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think that looks so cool. The full carbon hood. We got the knocker ducts right here in the front as well. Man, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Wow. Darwin Pro. Also Darwin Pro. That's where I got the entire front end of this car. So I got the whole front bumper, fenders, the hood, the whole rear wing, the hatch, all that, the rear carbon diffuser. Yeah, Darwin Pro definitely makes some amazing stuff. So yeah, this is an exciting moment. So now that I know that this sits in place, it sits into the bolts sit into the brackets just fine. Now I can go ahead and pull this thing back off, get it wrapped up a little bit, and then attempt to get it in the back of the Tesla. We'll see if it fits. All right, so I'm in the unwrapping process, and this is what the car looks like right now, which actually looks really cool. All the Tiffany Blue is gone from like the body itself in this area. The whole door I'm just gonna do all in one go because I still need to take the mirrors off and then unwrap the whole door. So I just figured it's pointless to take off one layer if I'm gonna have to take off the whole base layer anyway. So I'll get to that whenever I do the mirrors, and the mirrors are still off at PPF, so can't do that right now. Same with the hood, still off to get PPF. So once I get that picked up, then I'll be able to kind of get that situated. Same with the mirrors. Went ahead and I did unwrap the A pillar all the way up down to the B pillar, and then obviously this whole rear fender. I still need to take off essentially take off the entire wing assembly and the tail lights, and then I can unwrap like the whole rear bumper and then this, and then also pull off the vinyl from like the rear wing kind of duckbill area, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, still a lot to do back here, but a lot to come off before I can even do the rest of that. And then still need to do obviously this fender. I did go ahead and get most of this off of this side. Obviously the door is still here, and then these front fenders are still wrapped, so I do need to kind of do a little bit more in this area. But yeah, like I said, I did get the majority of the front bumper unwrapped. I still need to take off the gloss black from this whole top side, and then essentially like the fenders and everything. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting it all disassembled. I did hook up my portable AC unit, so it does kind of look like crap, but there's like extra insulation and stuff. So yeah, I kind of had to like ghetto rig it to make it work for now. It's a temporary fix, but it's a fix that definitely makes it a lot cooler here in the garage. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. But if you guys did like this video, go down and hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, because there's gonna be a lot more to come with obviously the Porsche 911. This is kind of like a little build series, or kind of like a transformation series. So let me know if you guys do like this format, because I do want to get into doing a lot more stuff, especially with some big stuff coming, some big projects coming. And maybe this is not the only space I'm going to be doing stuff in. So definitely stay tuned. You guys do not want to miss out on all that. But also, huge things are coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you do not want to miss out. Some really awesome stuff is coming. It's going to be wild. But hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching.